This is my first of my 4 cameras that I could use. This one isn't portable. This is a webcam, if you can't tell. In order to catch my audio, I'm using my headset, or it's this little mic on this little webcam I have here. This webcam's a piece of shit. It doesn't handle well in the light, and as you can see, in order to actually see my face, which you could hardly see in the first place, is I have to sit behind a light source. If I were to go into like more of a darker area, actually this is probably better. As you can see, my voice is also lagging on the camera, but this is my first of my 4 cameras.
So this is my Kodak 8.0 megapixel camera. This is a camera I used to use for all my videos, and as you can tell, it sometimes blurs, it has some pixelation problems, and it doesn't handle well with lighting settings. Plus the fact this thing's been in a pool several times, and the lens is all dirty and dented in a little bit, and it's just terrible. So this is a Kodak 8.0 megapixel.
This is my flip. I think the flip is a 5.0 megapixel camera. It has better quality than my old camera, which is an 8 megapixel, which is kind of funny. Audio is pretty clear in this camera, and quite frankly, I think this camera is pretty much awesome, other than the fact it takes AA batteries, and I'm afraid I'm going to break the USB port of it. This camera is a little bit beat up, but it's just general scratches. Nothing really. I never really dropped it because I have the little holder for it. And now we're going to switch over to my phone. I'm not sure if I have this in the right position for recording, but this is the Motorola Droid camera. I'm not sure how good the quality is or the audio is. I'm pretty sure it has the same pixel rate as my flip, but it's a little bit more pixelated, and maybe the sound quality isn't as good as the flip. Definitely, probably by a long shot, better than my 8 megapixel camera that's like 3-4 years old. And by a long shot, really, really better than my webcam that you saw. That was terrible. So these are my 4 cameras. Technically I have 5, but one's broken. And if you really want to go into details, I have a lot of other cell phones that have cameras on them, but those probably have 2 megapixels and probably are just as bad as my webcam, and I don't feel like pulling them all out. Besides, I wouldn't be able to get all the videos off them anyway because they're deactivated phones. So these are all my cameras, and you'd be the judge which is the best quality.